Take a look at this. So Kevin Love made a formal buyout request Wednesday, hours before the team's final game, first half before the All-Star break. Wants to play, thinks he still can. Knows that's unlikely to happen in Cleveland. Now, two sides will work through the next steps. That tweet from Chris Fedor. Let's welcome in Chris Fedor, Cavs beat reporter for the Plain Dealer, cleveland.com. Chris, take us through what we know about Kevin Love and a potential buyout.
I mean, Kevin had been telling confidants, Dave, for the last week and a half that this was a distinct possibility because he wants to play and he was upset that he was completely removed from the rotation. Obviously, the Cavs thought they were doing what was best for them. JB Bickerstaff thought he was doing what was best for the team. But Kevin is a 34-year-old future Hall of Famer, 9 years in Cleveland, one-time NBA champion, a really, really important piece behind the scenes for the team. And he wants to play, and he thinks that he still can play. The Cavs see it a different kind of way. They think that they are better when Kevin is off the floor. And once Dean Wade returned from his injuries, there just wasn't a spot for Kevin to get consistent minutes. So they thought they were doing what was best for them and moving forward, at least in the short term, without Kevin in the rotation.
Is it likely that they come to an agreement for a buyout?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. You know, it's interesting, Dave, because around this time of year, contending teams usually don't buy out trusted, respected veterans. They'll buy out the guys that create problems in the locker room. And Kevin wasn't doing that behind the scenes. His teammates loved him. He was celebrating on the bench when the Cavs were making threes or when they were having their defensive 3-second celebrations and things along those lines. But I just think the kind of run that he had here in Cleveland, the 9 years, and what he meant to the organization, what he meant to this team's turnaround, I think the Cavs are going to be amenable to a buyout. Now I think it's just the two sides working through the timing of it and how much Kevin is going to give back of the $28.9 million that he's making in the final year of a contract that he signed at the start of 2018, Dave, to be the face of the post-LeBron rebuild. And there were good moments during that time, and there were some pretty bad moments for Kevin Love during that time as well. But I think at the end of this, when you look back at his time with the Cavs, there was probably more good than bad. And because of the relationship built up between the two sides, I think the Cavs recognize that they're going to do right by Kevin, and they're going to recognize that he wants an opportunity to play on a playoff team, and they're going to give him that opportunity.